We look different. Our bodies develop different. So should we train different? Let's discuss sex differences in training. Coming up. What up everybody, and welcome to Specific Personal Training. And so I was actually asked this question a while ago by a friend and follower, Michelle from Life Adventures of Keto. Go check her out if you haven't already. But Michelle wanted to know how different women should train compared to men. As much as I thought this would be some good information, I also felt that it would be a very short video. But before I go into why, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date with all the latest content from this channel, and check out specificpersonaltraining.com for some wicked gym merch as well. I felt like making this video would be a bit of a con video because the simple answer to this is no. There is no training differences between genders. Women should train exactly the same as men and can use exactly the same exercises, sets, reps, percentages for the same goals. Now I could just end this video here, but I thought I'd give you some understanding, reason, and science behind it. Science. We all love science. Now, there is one specific style of training that women might train slightly differently to men, but that is more about exercise selection for specific results, which I will get into later. But firstly, looking into the sporting world, there is no reason why a female powerlifter or strength athlete would run a different program to a male. Do you think an Olympic sprinting or marathon coach programs his athletes different just because they are a woman? Women actually have 50 to 100% of the potential to grow the same amount of muscle as men. So then that begs, why do men seem to progress faster and be bigger and stronger? Well, most of the major differences in performance and metabolism between genders can be explained by size and body composition, not by gender itself. This means that women will make the exact same progress as men when beginning a training program, as long as they are the same height, same weight, same body fat level, and the same muscle mass level. You see, men and women are very metabolically similar, at least when looking at a metabolic rate. About 90% of your daily energy expenditure can be explained by fat-free mass, fat mass, and activity level. Now, women do tend to have slower metabolisms than men, but again, the difference is primarily a function of muscle mass and body size, not gender. As women tend to have more body fat than men, that means that if a man and woman have the same size muscles, they should have roughly the same strength. This is displayed all over the sporting world, particularly in strength sports, where you have women lifting the same kind of numbers and sometimes more than certain men do. Now, as a coach, I spend a lot of my time telling women lifting weights will not make you big and bulky like a pro bodybuilder, which might sound contradictory to what I just said about equal opportunities for muscle growth. The reason why men tend to be so much larger is because it's down to two factors. Like I said at the start of the video, men generally tend to be ahead in the race because of their body composition. We just tend to have bigger frames with more muscle mass and less body fat to start off with. So again, using the racing analogy, if we have to cross a finish line and I start 75 meters away and yet my competitor starts 100 meters away, well, I'm going to cross the finish line first. And the other reason is testosterone. With men naturally having high levels of testosterone, we have larger type 2 muscle fibers, which are our short twitch muscle fibers that are key to explosiveness and anaerobic work. So if we review the initial adaptations of resistance training, we see that gains in muscle size are essentially the last adaptation and can take months to significantly occur, with men having more naturally free testosterone than females, which is key to protein synthesis, which is necessary for muscle growth. This in turn means that women would need to make adaptations on the same program earlier than a male would. But we are looking over a 6-month period here. And on the flip side to that, no coach in their right mind would have you on the same program for 6 months, which is one key reason why there is no difference in programming and gains. And this is all important, guys, because companies and some coaches use these fitness cliches and myths about sex differences in training to sell as products. You know, they work on our insecurities of guys wanting bigger chest and biceps and women wanting bigger booties to sell us products that we don't actually need. There is no reason why there should be a for him product and a for her product when it comes to training. Okay guys, so if you're still here and interested in that one style that would differ slightly, then type boom in the comments below. Now, if we are talking about creating the perfect, and I use that word in quotations, as this is perfect by the bodybuilding industry description, there's going to be one difference in muscle groups that you train, and for this I'm going to go back to the old school bodybuilding guru Vince Gironda, as he is a legend in the sport, especially when it comes to the classic physique. And honestly, when I look at classic bodybuilding or the modern day era physique model or the classic female physique, there is only really one real difference, and that is in training the traps. And you see, traps are a muscle that makes anyone look strong and powerful. For a more feminine and leaner looking physique, the key for a lady is to make the shoulder and collarbone look wider, and also it helps create the illusion of a thinner waist. So growing big trap muscles takes away from the wider collarbone look. Vince is quoted in his book Unleashing the Wild Physique: the difference between men and women are not in the exercises they should do, but the emphasis. The problem areas are often different. Men are inclined to get fat around the waist. Women are more apt to put weight on their hips. The training emphasis has to be tailored to individual requirements. So even here, Vince is saying that it's more about the individual requirements of the person themselves and not the predefined categories. Another couple of tips from me personally for women are: don't overwork the glutes and legs. Like, men love to train chest and will do it multiple times a week, and when allowed, women have a habit of training legs multiple times a week. Because of the hormones and being childbearers, women are more dispositioned to build muscle in the lower body. And whether it's muscle or fat, they're just dispositioned to grow bigger in the lower body. And this is the same reason why females like to train the lower body so often, as they will see greater results in a shorter time period, which is great. However, like, no one really likes that dude with chicken legs. In the interest of creating a well-rounded physique, you want to pay more attention to the muscle groups that don't see the accelerated progress. So for ladies, I would actually personally recommend switching out that extra booty day for an extra upper body day. Women should also train chest, but not excessively. Many women believe that training chest will make your boobs smaller. Contrary, dieting and low body fat percentages are the main culprits to breast reduction through exercise. And although it's my personal belief that excessive bench pressing and chest exercises won't help, but performing chest exercises primarily on the incline exercises actually help build muscle underneath the breast tissue and create firmer and perkier boobs. So next time you're thinking about skipping that chest day, ladies, make sure you hit it up. And now there are plenty of workouts out there on YouTube to help you with this, although like everything on the internet, some are just straight out trash. So my question of the day for the ladies is, do you want to see a perkier chest workout? Thanks everyone for watching this video, and let me know if you liked it or disliked it by smashing that thumb button, and certainly share it with anyone you feel will get value from this information. In the description section below is links to my other social media, so by all means follow me and let's chat over there too. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and ring the bell to stay up with all the latest notifications from this channel. And if you want to see more right now from this channel, then simply click on one of these two videos here, and I'll see you on that next one, guys.